Hello, hello. Welcome to my match with Akuchi. And first match of the season. We're playing a secret passage cage match, so that should be pretty interesting. Already we have a nice card that lines up with it in Native Village. Basically means you can target your sets asides pretty easily if you have enough secret passages. There is a bit of an engine here, and Dominate rewards that pretty well, so there's a lot of junking, but I think probably you want to build towards the engine. Anyway, it's a bit of a... I mean, you want to start with a cultist or a mountebank, I suppose, but how to get one fastest is a question. I'm going to open silver and then start bonfiring when we get less than that later on. So like here, I'm already going to bonfire. I am going to do the cultists first and then maybe switch to the mountebanks. He's going to do just mountebanks first, which is fine. Hopefully I'll just give them all 10 runes really quickly. And then I'll maybe do a farmland to get a... I'll need council rooms as well. You can bonfire runes, which makes them a little bit easier to get rid of. But, you know, they're still not amazing. Let's... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get clean here or not. Takes a gold. Well, that gives me a lot of time. If he's going money, it gives me some more time to build here. He already buys a province. That's just perfectly okay with me. He probably will bonfire. No, he didn't even have enough to do that. That was a good native village. Yeah, let's play this. Okay. So I can double bonfire here or take a mountebank, I guess. He gets another haven. Yeah, we'll play on. Okay. Somehow I have to build up to get enough to get a dominate. I don't know if his copper trashing really does all that much for him. That was not such as good of a native village there, but at some point it might be worthwhile to bonfire cultists. We know the mountebank's in the bottom cards here. Oh, well, he probably isn't playing a mountebank now, right? At some point, that's probably a little ambitious. I was going to say that it might be possible to do a that it might be possible to secret passage a curse consistently. I don't know that we're going to get to any of that, but so that's a little sad. It's sad that I haven't blocked a single curse, but that's life, I suppose. There goes a native village, that's not great. I think there's a lot of cultists in here, so we'd rather start with that draw. That seems about right. Okay. What do we got over here? I'm not 100% positive about that. Well, that's sad, the mountebank sitting there. Well, we'll set it aside, of course. Would have rather played it, but okay. So I have 7. I could bonfire. At some point, I need some money. Which, I'm not sure what it should be. He's still 6 ruins. Okay. I guess he's gonna try and pile out the havens, but if he rushes that, that's no good. If he rushes that, that's really not, he won't have very many points, so I can score probably. It's not clear anyway what he's doing to me, or what the plan is exactly. Let's probably set aside something good, but okay, that's nice. We get a treasury on top. Although he probably has a mountebank here, so it's not the best thing. Top card is a cultist, I believe. Nope. Yeah, I forgot I had my mounted bank on the mat there. Totally forgot about that. It probably would have been better to keep. What did he buy last time? A gold? That's fine. Probably would have been better to keep setting things aside. Alright, 8's pretty good. He's a lot of havens. We'll just draw there. Well, I could actually. I should. Let's see if he'll let me undo. I just picked the wrong card. That was nice. Yeah, don't chain. Get another secret passage. It's a big hand. I started. I guess he is gonna just try and empty these havens. I guess in between buying provinces if he can. I'm not sure. Okay. I could take do another farmland to native village. I feel like I just want more secret passages, to be honest. Or maybe a gold. I don't know how many turns we're gonna get here. It really depends on what he decides to do. So, I really don't want to lose a council room, which there's one in the bottom here. But I feel like I need to just. That's okay. I can just buy another one. Though I don't know that I need one for 4 native villages is probably okay. Yeah, he is gonna beat me though, for sure. With the farmland stuff. I just don't have any money. He's only gonna need 3 turns or something, and he may get 3 turns, and he's probably gonna score 2 points a turn while he does it. So I would really have to dominate like twice for it to, well, I wouldn't have to dominate twice, but I would have to dominate and do some other point scoring for sure. That native village bit was not so kind to me. Oh, that's alright. Duchies I'm pretty okay with him taking. Alright. Do I want to draw here? How big is the discard? Pretty big, right? There's still 1 million coppers in there. Well, there aren't that many coppers in there, but yeah, probably not the best play. I'm sure he'll keep it. He probably can make a... Fortunately, I just trashed all my copper instead of setting them aside, so I don't actually have like a pile of coppers waiting to be picked up or anything. So I got 2 turns, more or less. So that's maybe less than 2 turns, even if he... You know, I forgot that... I forgot that buying that farmland would take my treasuries away. I just don't have the... I don't have that much money in my deck or anything like that. I think he had a ruined market, though maybe it's trashed. Oh, I thought I had more cultists. This is so silly. Woohoo, I pick up a bunch of junk. Um, I guess I'm kind of close to... having enough. Well, I can dominate once, but it won't matter because he'll be able to farm land for the win. Yeah, I mean, if I, yeah, I think what I'm doing can win. I didn't play it all that well. I'm sure he has $6 and can buy the thing, buy the farmland. I mean, it's not like I can, if he can score any points. Well, I don't know what's in his hand. I guess we'll just see what he does. I guess he didn't have 6, but it's not like I'm going to have a winning answer. Not unless I set aside something really nice. So unless he has... I mean, I would have had to get like... I would have had to get to my council room and then get to $7 because that's the only thing that could have piled it with a win for me. It was interesting. I think what I'm doing can work, but obviously it didn't there. Alright, so that's one win for him. I'm trying to think what I would have done differently. Maybe tried to get the secret passages sooner. Maybe... I don't know what he changed. It was already like that. Maybe try to get the mountebank sooner. Like, when I see he's not contesting cultists, don't get the 4th cultist, just get a mountebank then or something. Sauna would have been nice on that board. Then the engine would have won. Sauna is the only village here. And that's probably pretty good. But I don't know what to play here. Like a menagerie deck is alright too. Secret Passage lets you control that a little bit. Activating menageries. Yeah, I kind of thought of the replace opening as well, though I'm not sure that it's correct. Um, seems like maybe a slow way to get rid of your estates, and if you do miss, I don't know how it goes for you. You know what I'm interested in, and I'm going to do it actually, even though it's probably awful, is I am going to rush the saunas. I'm going to rush the saunas, and I'm going to see how that goes. I guess replace has a nice interaction with alms. So unless he hits double with his replace, and he didn't even draw his replace. So I won the sauna split for whatever that's worth. And I maybe combine Avanta right away as well. I don't know, he's going to pair it with a Secret Passage or a Menagerie or something. Yeah, that looks right to me. Cool. I could have taken an Artisan instead, but I can still take an Artisan, right? I can borrow. I think I want an Avanto, though. I want to try and trash a little bit here. Faster. So he borrows for an Avanto, which is fine. I don't really know what I'm going to play here still. Though I think it will involve Artisans for sure. Okay. Well, I do want some Avantos, I guess. I don't need that many. Hopefully he whiffed. Hopefully he doesn't have 5 either. That's not really possible, I don't think. Okay, good. He must have drawn Forger and replacing stuff. Hopefully I get to 5. Yeah, this is totally safe. Alright. Now the question is, do I take... Well, it's the same question as before. Right. Anyway, I'll get an artisan next. So if we are fortunate, we can play like 3 terminals, something like that. On top of the Avanto Sana stuff. To replace attack really shouldn't hurt me at all. I can trash stuff pretty much as it. If he does give me any curses ever, I think I can just trash them as they come in without too much trouble. Or without any trouble, really. He's getting another replace. That's kind of weird to me. But it's fine. Oh, he... okay. I guess it can't affect my shuffle. He got a duplicate. It's reasonable. I wonder if it's worth trashing a copper now to get... to get a... I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say no to trashing there. My dream thing is maybe duplicating artisans and remodeling them. That is my thinking, but thinking might be putting it too kindly. Okay. I'm not really so sure about that that particular plot. Anyway, I can definitely kill the rest of my coppers now, though, so... I think he has another silver. That was a lucky top deck. That entire sequence was quite lucky. I'm gonna say no to that. Put a secret passage on top. Replaces gold with a province. Silver. Gold. Get another one. It'd be nice if he doesn't draw his deck. Then my cursing will actually do something. He has a lot of secret passages, though, so I kind of expect him to make it through the deck. In which case, he'll just immediately trash the curse. At this point, well, with a couple secret passages, I guess maybe he could still activate Menagerie. Anyway, I think he's going to make it through the deck. And probably get to trash the curse. Which is unfortunate. I mean, if I could keep one in his deck and then give him another one this turn, that would be pretty big. Pretty big deal. If I draw the deck, which I have an okay shot at doing, then, well, I mean, I don't know how good my shot is, but anyways, it could happen. If it does, then I can double province, which is pretty nice. It's gonna surely the Menagerie won't activate. Alright, so it looks, well, just on this hand, I don't know what his last card could be. I guess it's probably a copper or something. But anyway, it looks like he won't get to trash the curse, which is nice. So he does get to trash the gold. He buys a gold. Okay. I guess the gold can just go on the bottom. So we go Avanto, Sana, Avanto, Sana. Alright, last card here is an Avanto. I want to trash, so otherwise I would think about, well, I can still think about what's going to happen here. Whether I want to play the duplicate or the artisan. I'll probably will gain a secret passage. I mean, I'm going to play the replace, so let's go ahead and do that. Then I would probably gain a secret passage with the artisan. That or a menagerie. Though I think the menagerie just has too much of a chance of failing, although it's higher upside. That's for sure. I can also just play the duplicate, which would give me some better duchy options later on. Let's just do the more conservative thing. Trash is curse and this copper. Boy, I'm wishing I had a menagerie. That would be sweet. I'm really not sure about what I did. You know what I'll probably do from here on out is mill provinces, actually. He has a nice play with the two replaces in that he can mill 2. He can potentially empty 3 provinces in a turn. I'm going to try and make that not really so much of an option. For him. If I have perfect draw, I think I can well. I was going to say that with a perfect draw, I might be able to gain or replace and then mill 2 provinces and buy one. So that's possible. I don't know how many golds are out there. Well, that's unfortunate. He gets to kill the curses here. Maybe he doesn't have enough anymore to... Okay, he still has that. I wonder if he'll borrow. Does that. That's a pretty weird play to me. So... Well... We know what we're going to do first. I think duplicate is maybe my most useless card. Though maybe it's the province. The reason to keep the province around would be for the dream draw. Which you wouldn't want the duplicate for. I feel like going for it. I don't think it matters which order I play these in. Unless you're a prophet and you know which one you're going to draw, in which case then it would have been better. But alright, so we don't have... we're not going to... We're not going to have the dream. Though if I had played those in a different order, it was possible. But obviously there wasn't any particular reason to prefer one over the other. Maybe it's better to start with the Avanta, actually. It might be... Because in the second chain part, then... Yeah, I don't know. Someone would have to run that. I can see how it might matter. So... I mean, I can double... The best he can do. He can't. Did he add any money? Is he hiding money from me? Does he have more golds? How many golds start in the gold pile? There are 30. So there's 7 golds gone. Okay, so he has 1 gold. And I guess he has 2 silvers or 2 coppers still. He doesn't have a forager. He was hiding coppers, I guess. So he does have $7, which means he could buy the province. He could remodel and buy one, which would be bad. I could gain like 3 duchies right now, though I don't know if that's worth it or not. 3 duchies and a province would be probably more than he could catch up from. But it'll give me a pretty bad next hand. Whatever. I don't feel like thinking about it. So, well, I can get another province, which is really good. And curse him once. I didn't think about replacing my artisan. I could have straight double province there. I'd have 3 less points, and that doesn't look safe. He didn't get any actions out of his avances, which is good. Yeah, I didn't really stop and think about replacing the artisan, which I should have. I should have at least had that on my radar. Fortunately, the decks are just going to crap here, which favors me since I'm ahead. And as he duchy dances, it's not gonna necessarily catch up as fast as he needs to. So he did put a dupe. Now he doesn't even have. I was gonna say now he wouldn't even have enough money to ever buy a province. I don't know how far back he's going, but now I'm just super confused. Oh well. Did he want to call it? So he didn't call it duplicate. He just wanted to buy gold. Wow, that was really a very lucky top deck. So well, I can gain a silver. Okay. No, wait, yeah. Well, that's pretty okay too, actually. Oh yeah. I got a province in hand, so I can just end it with a silver. Okay. He can gain a second curse. I should have killed the duchy just for spite. I don't know what the story was there. I thought that going for the sauna trashing was better than the forager, but I don't know how much better. And I do like getting the sauna split there. Gives you a little better. It just gives you more actions when it's the only village. Like uncontested saunas would crush there. Like if you didn't go for them, you'd lose very badly. It wouldn't even be close. So the opening here is probably Enchantress, I guess. What's a Labyrinth do? Second card. It's either Silver Potion or Enchantress Potion, right? But you don't really... Well, you want to buy the $5 treasures, but you can probably do that whenever. There's no trashing. There is a giant attack. Relic is nice. You do want to play with a couple treasures here, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you skip the relic. I'm not really sure. But the capital you need for buy. It's definitely a interesting board. I mean, I don't know how far back he wants to go on these things, but there is maybe some limit at some point on the undoing. Oh, he can buy province for his tournament. The ball would have even been worth 2 points as well, actually. I'm sure I'll buy this Enchantress and it'll immediately buy the second Enchantress, pardon, and it'll immediately collide with the other one. They just like to hang out. The Enchantresses are a social bunch. Hey. It didn't happen. Assume he's just paying off debt there. I mean, I don't know how many of these Enchantresses I want to take, but silver just seems so bad. I don't know. No, his Enchantress. Hopefully I draw my other Enchantress. Otherwise I'll have a sad university. Well. Oh, I killed his Enchantress. Oh, I get it now. I get it. I didn't get it, now I get it. I wonder if it's better to do capital or ball here. Ball for 2 secret passages. Ball's kind of nice, you get points. Well, I mean, not that points are that nice, but more like you get actions that let you play your universities faster. universities and scrying pools. This is kind of a nice capital board because when you buy the 2Ps, you usually have a little extra money. And then yeah, anyway, what was I saying? That the capital, when you're buying scrying pool and university, you usually have extra money to pay off debt, maybe. I don't know if that's actually true at all. And you certainly wouldn't want it to prevent you from buying one of those two things. So I may be just making nonsense up. There's a real possibility. Do I have a giant? We've got some technical difficulties. Yay, we made it. How many giants does one need? Maybe more secret passages for now. Oh, man. Oh no, I don't have enough money. That's sad. Okay, so I already got rid of the coin token. So I don't actually get to buy anything. Aw. Oh well. Boo, I wish I had been able to buy another university on that turn. Okay, so this enchantress does attack me. This is alright, I'll just play the cantrip scrying pool. I really don't know what the appropriate move is here. But I'll probably gain a secret passage. Cantrip the Enchantress and gain a secret passage. I would like another university, but I felt like it could wait compared to scrying pools. No, it's too much money on this turn and not enough on this turn. Unless I draw a giant, in which case, not the case. I don't know if at any point you'll be confident enough to get an outpost. Seems like a hard sell to me. There's just not a lot of room for other terminals. I like the giant just on the chance of giving them junk or trashing their cards, but mostly on the chance of giving them junk. Okay. I don't know if the wild hunts will pan out. Maybe. That one certainly did immediately, so. And we'll definitely, I think we'll definitely see a pile out. I would have rather give him a curse and trash his secret passage, I think. Man, I think that outpost is really ambitious. I wonder if it's better to just bottom deck cards than to, you can put an action on top, you'll draw it, but it's got to be better to just filter further into the deck, I think. This is alright, I guess. I may get to curse him. Nope. Well, I already have enough money, so let's put the giant away. I think I have enough money. I have my coin minus thing token, but I have $3 here, so it's alright. I don't know where to put the giant. I feel like kind of low on the, not in the next 5 cards, but maybe after that. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but location 8, that seems reasonable-ish. Okay, I'll get another university here. Secret passages let you kind of manage the terminals, which is good. Boy, I think the outpost is just early. But we shall see. He's really going heavy in the going quite heavy in the wild, or in the university direction. So I can attack here or play Enchantress. Let's just put Enchantress. Wait, whoa, sorry. Alright. That is a mess up. Okay, so just forget the Enchantress. Let's give him junk. And get more secret passages. He has so many terminals. He has more villages than me, but he's pretty rapidly approaching don't gain anything with university. I think. I would like a capital. He did play an Enchantress, so this first one's a cantrip. Okay. Fine with me. There we go. That's what you would like to see. That's why you buy this secret passages. There's some risk of giving yourself the absolute worst hand ever at the end of the shuffle. I wonder if I should get a capital now, or if I should just keep. So I would put the potion probably in my next hand here, and then I would kind of like to have wild hunts just for threat. But not too many of them. It's not great. Well, yeah, it kind of is. I was going to say that it's not crazy to buy a province, but I think it might be crazy. Maybe it's not. I want one capital, though. I'm happy to be the person with the 2 scrying pools versus 3 universities. I had good SP luck on that last turn there. And I just can't believe in the outpost. This board would be totally different if there was a village that wasn't university, that you could gain with university. Then it just wouldn't even be the same board at all. The wild hunts would be super important. And oh yeah, and an Enchantress gets to attack continually. He bought a silver, which makes me think he's about giving up on the engine, such as it is. Okay. Well, we can make all this junk miss the shuffle, which is cool. But I'm not gonna have. No, I didn't ball last time. I bought a capital. Cool. So which to take? Which to take? Universities are nice for pile control. That was a good scrying pool for him. Pretty good. I wonder if it's worth it to do this guaranteed one card draw on the scrying pool with the secret passages when that comes up. I honestly, I don't know. It's gonna have so many terminals. He's not gonna. He played Enchantress, so we need to do this guy first. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh, that was nice. I do want that. That was really nice. I don't know what I have left in here. I do have a capital. I do not know what the story here is to do. Maybe we'll just put a secret passage on top. I could either attack or I could draw on. I don't know what drawing on gets me particularly. Maybe a shot at playing more things. These decks can't do very much. I mean, I can double province here, but do I want to? Well, enchantresses are kind of okay. It would be nice to buy a scrying pooly thing. Maybe that's really bad, I don't know. I think it made my deck a bit of a mess, but I think still less of a mess than his deck was, which seemed to be really a mess. But not just from the curses I gave him, but also just from the cards he was gaining into it, but the two combined. Alright, so should be him first player now. Oh no, I messed up my whatever banner thing. The whole production's ruined. I hope he didn't actually leave. Alright, that was funny. This is a big bridge thing, and that's about the story. Probably you open bridge bonfire. Um, I don't think there's time to mess around with the catapults particularly, and then if you hope your bridge buys you a wharf, and then the pillars are worth points. That's cool. I don't know if there's time to mess around with the armory or not. If it were an ironworks, maybe, but I don't know with them both being terminal. But maybe. I don't think that's that crazy. I don't know though which is right, to be honest. I mean, I could see either one. I mean, I'm not gonna follow, but I think it seems totally reasonable. This was a bad draw, but I really don't want to catapult that much, but I may be over trashed. So I got 3 coppers. Okay, what's in here? Bridge Copper Estate. We need to have enough money to buy one good thing once, I think. Get rid of those. I guess here I'll buy a mining village. You buy another catapult. That doesn't seem right to me. Oh, how do we want to play this? Let's just get a 4. Well, I'm not sure. I could trash copper and estate, basically. Yeah, let's do that. So, no, that doesn't work. I've got a mining village. I think I just want to keep trashing. I think one card at a time is going to be too slow. This catapult stuff he's doing. First person to wharf is pretty nice. Oh, I didn't know he was doing rock stuff. I don't think that'll work, but It's an awfully mild inquisition, though. How many? He has 4 catapults in his deck. I don't think I will lose here. Especially not if that's the play. Since I'll buy Warfare and also a peddler. And then a million peddlers. I mean, I might get 10 of the peddlers. Okay, I'm not gonna get 10, but I might get 8. Something like that. Do I use the attack? Does that get me anything? No, I don't think it does. So here I'll probably try and empty the mining villages. The bonfire's just a lot faster trashing. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, it's because it said split under there and he thought it said obelisk. That almost makes sense. I mean, it does make sense as an explanation. I'm just joking. So Probably. Well, if he buys a mining village, a peddler, or rocks, then I'll have a pile out on my turn, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I had 5 buys last turn, so if I blow up the mining villages, those will cost 2, those will cost 2. I would need $12 is all. Yeah, I think that's safe. Well, how many cards did I buy last time? I can check. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had a war, so I'm up to 6 buys, so... Okay. I can get a bunch of silvers to hand. Or to something. I don't know how it works. Okay, 2 more. If Sora will swap us. Another Enchantress board. Well, there's trashing in the village and drawing stuff. Not really. There's not really a village. Hamlet's such a crappy village. What is Fountain? Fountain's a copper one. It's a lot of points. But is it worth not trashing? I do not know. Basically, you would Haunted Woods attack them and then hope that that's enough. That would be what you would play against the money person. And the money person, well, the money person still has to rely on actions. So if you're attacking them with Enchantress, they're gonna be up a creek. Figuratively speaking. So I think you've got to play the engine for whatever it is. I'm just trying to, weigh the options. Here, I'll get an Enchantress. Okay. Do I want to call the Rat Catcher better? I better call the Rat Catcher. I guess that's why you buy one. Yeah, he's right. That was a nice start for me. Definitely fortunate. I'm not really sure where you go in the middle here, if it's how many artisans and stuff. What did he do on his turn? That was okay. He basically had my turn but in reverse, and it was way worse in reverse. This shuffle was pretty bad though to me, so if that's any consolation. He played an Enchantress, so I think I just want to cantrip my Enchantress. Looks pretty alright to me. I will take a silver now. Or another. This is nice. This will let me play my Haunted Woods, actually. So, what to get. Another silver's alright. Yeah, I don't know that the Enchantress attack will matter too much when we have these decks. We'll have plenty of things to cantrip away. It may even help if some hands out. Like my last hand helped out. I don't know if you can do a big conquest thing here. There's not really a great way to gain a bunch of silvers. Besides maybe transmogrifying and then you buy a bunch of conquests, but that's a little I would say that might be a little bit too tricky to pull off. So, do I want an artisan? Or do I want a Haunted Woods right now? I'll go with artisan. I really like artisan. So, that's enough to make me want to buy it. I think a big stack of Haunted Woods is pretty good. And then eventually you buy a nice horde. Let's get the +2 cards. We really need the Hamlet, which means we should probably just change this Enchantress into one. That's as easy as anything. Alright. So we'll discard for action. And then we will play a Haunted Woods. Artisan, gain a Haunted Woods and top deck it. And then we'll get what to get. Could be an Enchantress again. Well, I'm gonna fail to talk. I'll look at Hamlet. This is gonna look an awful lot like wheel spinning for a while, and maybe for the whole time. But I think it's worth jumping through the hoops. I think it'll be pretty strong to have a number of transmogrifies on the mat, just as threat, because you can mill provinces really easy with transmogrify, really easily. So if we start to lay down a few towards the end of the game, we may be able to take out, 3 or maybe even 4 provinces in a turn. So that might be a little ambitious. Alright, he gets an artisan and a hamlet, which looks pretty good to me. I think I better cantrip the rat catcher. Even though it's a little sad, it's not that sad. It might be nice to get the double haunted woods down here. And also here. I'll probably try to transmogrify the... Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to have in hand. If I get the Enchantress in hand, I'll transmogrify it into a transmogrify, I think. I do feel ahead, but not totally out of range or anything like that. Did he play an Enchantress? No. So this is safe. Okay. Now I want to discard for action. Play this one. Get a Haunted Woods, top deck that. Okay, looks nice. Do I want to get a Horde? I'm not sure. Could be a second Artisan as well. Artisans are pretty cool. They let you gain Hamlet or gain duchies at the end. Never mind. He's gonna lose if that was all he can do on his turn. Okay. I don't think we do want to trash this turn. We want to have 4 actions here. We want to do the... I don't know if I have enough draw to do everything I'm imagining here. It may require more cards than I have available to me. Yeah. But that means we can do something a little different. Namely, just buy a duchy. And then we'll transmogrify it. So, yeah, that being the case, I probably should have played this a little bit differently, but... this time I can call the rat catchers on the coppers because I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm pretty sleepy. I realized that the previous sentence was a nightmare. I'm gonna get rid of the coppers now because I don't need them. I didn't really need them last turn either. I should have trashed one, but... Well, I kind of needed the cards. I don't know. I didn't have to play the turn the way I played it. I don't know if it's right or not. So, my turn won't have a pile out, but will be kind of close to one. And, well, not that close. But, I mean, a little bit, because I can do some tricks. There are some tricks available. So I'll have to think about it, whether I'll have the money to do all the tricks. But we can think about that when the time comes. Which is right now. Now is the time. So, it's basically whether I have $10 or not. Or well, not exactly that, but okay. So if I transmogrify the transmogrify into a haunted woods, and then I artisan for one haunted woods, then I can empty the rat catchers. So, because I have way more than enough draw. So let's do that. And not call the rat catchers. Whoops. Okay, it still works, but I would have played the... That would be a funny way to lose. Alright, one more. I mean, even if it had failed, I would have just played a bunch of Haunted Woods and bought a province. It wouldn't have made a difference. 5-2 is not good. Or not particularly good. Sorry, I did not mean to hit the mic. I mean, I'll take a cellar. There is Core Tier with Swamp Hag, which is pretty good. The trashing's terminal, though, so that's a little awkward. There's Triumphal Arch, which would probably be like either of the fours, no, not Jack, but the non-terminal fours or hunting party would be your triumphal arch stuff. I mean, if there was ever a board where you might be able to get away with trashing a little bit less, this could be it because of the filtering. Not that you want to skip the trashing entirely, but probably looking at something like Courtier's a pretty bad opening. I mean, it's a terminal gold. That's alright. That's not that bad, actually. But I think I'm gonna do Cellar Swamp Hag. Though I can see a case for other openings. I can even see a case for doing an amulet opening. Amulet Cellar. Amulet, it's also nice with Courtier. I think Courtier has just the 3 durations, you know, are all good, so there's enough targets, it'll be awesome. And with Swamp Hag, it's a super awesome Courtier target. Courtier, 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 Courtier. I hope he's around. I'll ask him in a minute if he's okay. Man, if I had a 4-3, I'd be taking Amulet and Secret Passage. Or double Amulet. And I wouldn't even think about anything else. I don't know what his opening is. If he has 2-5, then maybe he has the same struggle as me. But on a 3-4, I think Amulet with either another Amulet or a Secret Passage. Maybe a Caravan. Jack looks bad to me. He doesn't need to take 4 minutes to do this. I mean, I really didn't need him to make it disappear. that wasn't necessary. Unless it's followed by him buying a card. I wasn't gonna click it. I don't like that one. I don't like a silver here. I think you play without silver. I don't know on the 5. I just don't. I don't think silver's worth it. It's not bad. It's okay. It's fine. It's not that bad. I shouldn't be bashing the silver. The silver's okay. Swamp Hag's bad just because you don't want that much money. I mean, you don't want $6 or $7 or $8. That's just, if you draw really well with it and it smooths out your estate hands, then it's pretty good. But, now I'm taking forever, and I already had a million years to think about it because he took a long time. Jeez. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Gross. I don't know what the play here is. I guess just cycle. Gross. This is such gross. He's way ahead. I hate my opening. I hate my draws, but I hate my opening as well. Did he buy anything? No, he just passed. Which is fine, because it was perfect turn anyway. I guess I'm playing without trashing. That's what it looks like at this stage. Man, I really don't want 3. I lied about not playing with trashing, apparently. That part was a lie. I really don't want the caravan this turn. He takes a curse. We'll try the courtier. This hand sucks again. He's looking in good shape. Yeah, I look toast. He should grab a courtier here. Or a hag, that's fine too. Getting a second seller seems bad. All these things seem bad. I don't want a silver. They all look crappy to me. Where is the courtier? He's left us forever. We'll watch the next few turns and we may resign. I mean, I think the 4-3 is better, but man, I think I picked the wrong stuff pretty much throughout. I'm thinking I'm coming around to the amulet seller opening. I thought he had a courtier. Why didn't he play his courtier? Maybe he just didn't need it. I don't know. I don't know how this hunting party business works. How many estates? Okay, there's just the one estate. I guess let's kill it. I can get a gold here. Probably not good. I play caravan? Maybe? Nope. Well, okay. I wondered about your last turn. He is way ahead. Well, at least he didn't get to 10. I might think about doing double caravan. Yeah, that seems... I can believe in that. I can believe in it. It's triumphal arch points. Those are cool. Courtier is the greatest. It's a really nice card. It's got nice art. It's kind of wordy. That's the only bad thing. Now we can do double hunting party or hunting party courtier. Yep. Looks all nice to me. Can draw the courtier here. Ooh. I didn't know we had another hunting party in there. That gives us to 8. That's not particularly good. I can do... I can't really use the buy unless I draw with the hunting party. And maybe not even then. I could draw Curse and Amulet. Well, let's just play on because... Look at that. That's exactly what I needed to see. Oh wait. That was pretty bad. I'm a travesty. Well, maybe there'll be a maybe he'll mess up a 3 pile or something. It's hard to draw that last gold. Unless you have a caravan. It's not actually hard when you have that much draw, but I'm using the word difficult very loosely. You get triple caravan. A secret passage is pretty nice. You can top deck hunting parties. That's pretty cool. He would have to really mess up here, though, for me to win. Like, it doesn't seem at all possible. He believes. I'm not sure that's right, actually, but come on. Well, alright. It all worked out in the end. Who am I? I can't complain. Do I want a gold? Action coins buy. Yeah, I don't think I want a gold. This should, if he's, we'll see if he's paying attention, because this should be a win for him. He can buy the 2 caravans and empty the curses. So by buying, so he buy caravan, curse. No, that's not true. I lied. I take it all back. That leaves a curse left. He still probably could do it, and it would be fine. He could go like caravan province or something. Either way, my continued playing of Swamp Hags will definitely leave a 3-pile opening shortly. But it's really alright. I guess that would have been hard to achieve anyways without having the Swamp Hag in the deck. That would have made it pretty tough. Pretty difficult. So we're gonna come in just over 2 hours. That's not too bad. Oh yeah, I bought a Swamp Hag. Well, I didn't even draw the old I guess I cannot give him the win by not playing my Swamp Hag right now. $12 is not a particularly inspiring amount of money to have the extra buy with. So, but I don't think it matters much. We have some draw left here. Yeah. Bad opening by me. Very many people watching tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot to go in the Discord or the Discord voice channel. Oh, well, I was boring. Well, I mean, not, not especially boring, not in a unique way, but just in the usual way. He's got a sweet deck. Probably double province here. Nice. Alright, time to go out in a blaze of glory. Well, blaze of something. I don't actually know why I'm playing this. Whee! Because I wanted to draw more cards. And boy, did I ever. Alright, I should quit. I should have quit like 6 or 7 turns ago, but alright, so that's a match. We have a sandwich of my wins surrounded by the bread of his wins. I hope you enjoy it. Secret Passage. Yep. Cage match. I'm playing another match tomorrow. And so, anyway, I'll see y'all later.